the CC is merely continuing to fail to meet expectations. There hasn't even been a complete 48 hours since I mentioned how the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, leaked very serious material, and now it just keeps happening. In this video, we are going to discuss a great deal of this material, so make sure you pay careful attention, take a seat, and unwind. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to the channel where my name is Nick. Now, those of you who are new to the channel, I hope that by the time you reach the conclusion of this video, you will have subscribed to the channel. First things first, let's begin with the fact that I discussed the material that Gary Gensler let to become public knowledge only about 48 hours ago, guys. I said that I was concerned about the leak. This was completely insane. We had a conversation about it, but now outside of that, a large number of Democratic donors, and we are talking about Democratic donors around here, are putting pressure on Kamala Harris to dismiss Gary Gensler. How insane is this? On the other hand, it is also the chair of the FTC. What exactly is going on here? Clearly, people are sick of it. It is also for the sake of accuracy. Just recently, eToro reached a settlement with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, that agreed to restrict cryptocurrency trading in the United States. What exactly has taken place here? In light of this one three-letter agency, the United States of America has emerged as one of the nations with the most anti-cryptocurrency sentiments in the world. In the grand scheme of things, the SEC has turned into little more than a significant barrier to the success of cryptocurrency in the United States, as well as its expanding adoption in the United States. Innovation is becoming a reality. How many employment are the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, holding back in the United States in relation to cryptocurrency? I mean, this is a joke in its purest form. However, this is precisely the reason why people are fed up with Gary Gensler and want him to leave. Their goal is to have Gary Gensler fired. When it comes to committing investment fraud, con artists frequently make use of latest developments in developing technologies such as cryptocurrency, as stated by the SEC government. And learn about the 5 different methods that con artists can trick victims into falling for schemes that use crypto asset securities. What exactly has taken place here? The SEC, an organization that had a budget of $15 billion just one day after the announcement of the XRP case, the plaintiffs have already been awarded damages of billions of dollars. On the first day of the lawsuit, we are discussing retail damages that amount to $15 billion. They are, however, referring to other con artists there. You know, there is no reason why they shouldn't market themselves. It is important to highlight Jay Clayton, Bill Heeman, and the manner in which they went on to work for Ethereum and Bitcoin trading desks and organizations while simultaneously pursuing legal action against XRP, which is one of the most significant competitors to Bitcoin and Ethereum in the space. The reason for this is that XRP has always had the best possibility of flipping Ethereum, which it did, as well as Bitcoin. This is the reason why it has been successful. However, let's stop talking about that, shall we? Let us not bring attention to the Us.Thankx scandal. Let us just keep spreading rubbish about scammers operating within the cryptocurrency industry, shall we? What are the scammers that are operating within TradFi, such as the largest banks in the world? Oh yeah, we just gave them a slap on the wrist and told them to have a good day. That's all we did. Additionally, it appears that the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, does not care, or rather, I should say that they did not care when Sam Bankman-Fried strolled through the doors and said, hey, FTX is going to be the greatest thing ever, because they were able to meet with Gary Gensler with sufficient time. When they walked out, they were immediately given the go-ahead. That's quite intriguing. It is really amusing that the Securities and Exchange Commission is now discussing scams in cryptocurrency. However, this is also taking place at a time when the Securities and Exchange Commission, SE, is restricting trading in cryptocurrency in the United States, pushing terrible rumors about cryptocurrency, and continuing to attack cryptocurrency from every angle. This is taking place at a time when the United Kingdom has just officially introduced a bill to recognize Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as examples of personal property. Clearness is now being observed in many regions all over the planet. A law that would legally recognize cryptocurrency, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and tokenized real-world assets as personal property has been officially introduced in the United Kingdom. Where it all begins is in London. Will this be the beginning of crypto regulation on a worldwide scale? As you are aware, the global regulation of cryptocurrencies has already been put into action. Look at the United Arab Emirates and Japan, for example. When it comes to the clarity of regulations, each of these countries throughout the world is going in the direction of adopting a pro-cryptocurrency posture. Is there a hold-up in the United States? For the second year in a row, India has come out on top in terms of the global adoption of cryptocurrencies. In these fields, there is a strong emphasis placed on innovation. The fact that cryptocurrency is not going anywhere other than expanding and getting much larger is something that they are aware of. However, the United States of America continues to fight it. Every single one of these domains is quite open to innovation. However, let's return to the news that eToro made, right? We have just received confirmation from Coinbase's chief legal officer, Chloe, that Ethereum is not being marketed as an investment contract security in secondary or secondary markets. But the governor of the SEC will not explain why ETH and Bitcoin are the only ones that can do so, because they are unable to. Not only is there no plan, but there is also no framework, no rationale, no due process, and most definitely no regard for the law. On the other hand, if we take a closer look at this, we can see that they have reached a settlement with the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) and will stop trading in practically all crypto assets firms that have been charged with operating an unregistered broker clearing agency in conjunction with the crypto asset trading platform. They are able to divide it up. To settle claims that they functioned as an unregistered broker and unregistered clearing agency in the securities industry, they agreed to pay a fine of $1.5 million. This was done in conjunction with a trading platform that facilitated the operation of these entities. To give you an example, trading in cryptocurrency and other such activities. Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ether will be the only cryptocurrencies that customers in the United States will be able to trade on eToro's platform moving forward, according to a public announcement made by eToro. This decision is subject to the requirements of the SEC's rule regarding the topic. Where are we headed with this? I mean, it seems quite strange to me. Is that correct? Additionally, I am aware that everyone is going to have a significant viewpoint on this matter. The question is, why does the SEC do this? Additionally, all of these major companies, like as the TradFi guys, are primarily interested in people having contact with Bitcoin and Ethereum. What exactly is going on at that location? Because of this, I have a great deal of skepticism regarding Bitcoin and Ether. The fact that they are aware that Bitcoin and Ethereum will not be the ones selected gives the impression that they are trying to influence everyone to invest in these two cryptocurrencies. Specifically, they want the retail industry to hoard these chances in the space that are essentially of non-existent value. It is not acceptable for you to handle XRP. They don't want you to approach HBR in any way. Stellar is not something that they want you to touch. The reason they don't want you to handle anything that genuinely has some kind of practical application in the real world is something that I ponder. I am curious about what is taking place. Can you tell me what the plan is for all of this? One more thing that we have noticed is that eToro has made a public announcement that it will give its customers the ability to sell any other cryptocurrency assets for a period of only 180 days after the SEC's ruling has been issued. By eliminating tokens that are offered as investment contracts from its platform, eToro has made the decision to comply with our established regulatory framework and operate within the parameters of our regulatory framework. May I ask what framework that is? This location does not have any framework. Not only does this settlement improve the protection of investors, but it also provides a mechanism for other cryptocurrency intermediates to go about their business. In reality, what this is doing is stifling innovation, stifling growth in the industry, and stifling access to legitimate options that could potentially earn you money, because they do not want you to get wealthy. There are a million occasions that I have stated this. The Secret Service does not want you to get wealthy. So what could possibly be more insane than all of this? The fact that if we walk over here, large doses of Wrath of Kahneman for this recording, the New York State Bar recognized Torres as rolling as suggesting that XRP is not intrinsically a security is a victory for Ripple, and an easable road forward is a significant factor. It is a matter of worry that the Securities and Exchange Commission